Welcome. Today's class is going to be building off of day one of our breathwork, our pranayam. If you didn't do day one, don't worry. I think you'll be perfectly fine joining us with day two. If you have the option to do day one first, you're welcome to do that. But I will guide you through it nice and easy. Today I'm going to use a little bit of blanket for a little bit of extra support. I'm going to fold it up and just place it underneath my sits bones, again creating a little bit more space in the body, especially if you're working with some low back tension or issues. It's nice to sort of set yourself up where you're able to have your shoulders stacking over your hips. There's always the option of finding a chair to sit in. Ideally, your feet are anchored on the earth, and again, we're creating that space of length. So chair is an option, seated is an option, and laying down is also an option. This sometimes can be a nice way to enter into sleep if you're having issues. That deep, slow breathing of day one, and then today's breath work will be deep, slow breathing with visualization. So find whatever comfortable setup works for you. If you are laying down and pregnant, I would guide you to be a little bit elevated just to keep that blood flow flowing nice and fluidly. We don't want any sort of constriction. And if you prefer to lay on your side, if you're a little bit deeper into your pregnancy, be sure to be on your left. But come to that comfortable place where you're able to create length, to create space, to invite the breath. Let your shoulders soften. Good. And let that little chin maybe tuck ever so slightly. Let your eyes softly close. Start to just notice the breath to begin. Hands can rest wherever feels comfortable, whether it's on the belly, in your lap, alongside the body. But as we start to fall into the body, deepening into ourselves, you might notice that time starts to feel like it slows. The breath deepens. And you might become a little bit aware of areas where you're holding tension. So relax the jaw. We're going to try and keep a nice, steady, smooth breath throughout our practice. So try not to hold the breath. Doesn't serve you or the baby. But as we start to deepen the breath, again, coming out of that shallow chest breathing, we want to encourage the breath down into the belly. So feel the belly fill and expand with each inhale. And maybe that little bit of encouragement at the beginning to draw the belly back as you sort of squeeze out the breath. Not forcing it. Breath in to fill and expand, and exhale to contract. Good. You can keep the hand there if that feels best, or simply let it rest back in the lap or alongside the body. Check in if you've started to slouch. Again, find that openness around the heart. Soft face, relaxed jaw. Okay, let's incorporate a couple sighing breaths here. So again, deep breath in through the nose. Full exhale out the mouth. Again, big breath in. And big breath out. Okay, let your tensions release with each exhale. Good. You might even let a little wiggle go just to release any lingering exterior layers of tension. Good. And today we're going to invite a visualization, maybe a mantra or a word, just to sort of anchor us in our breath. This is a good way of encouraging you to stay present in the body, especially if there's distractions around. So for me, we'll start with a little visualization at the beginning. We want to find something that invites relaxation into the body. That might be something in nature, like a stream, or you can imagine a path through a forest, maybe a scene at the beach. Sometimes I like to visualize or imagine a glowing light, like the sun on my skin. So bringing this sort of picture into focus, creating a place of comfort and relaxation. So maybe as you settle into this vision, you expound upon the senses. So maybe you imagine what it might smell like, what you might feel on your skin, the sounds you might hear. And again, each time you're distracted or pulled away, just simply come back to the vision. Create the picture. So whatever your scene might be, we'll stay here for a couple more rounds of breath. Inviting in those deep, soft inhales and those full, releasing exhales. Last breath here. Another way to sort of anchor you into your breath is to find a word or a mantra. For myself, I like to find two. One that I sort of inhale and invite into the body, and then one that I let go of. And they can be opposites. They can be two totally different sort of invitations. But I'll share with you that I like to inhale calm energy and exhale letting go tension and stress. Inhaling, drawing that energy, calming, letting it wash over me. Then exhale, stress leaving the body. Inhale, calm. Exhale, stress. Inhaling to receive. Exhale to let go. A couple more breaths here. And if it's a symbol word, just one, feel free to invite it in here. For me, my word today is trust. Inhaling trust. Exhale to let it wash over the body. Inhaling trust. Exhale, letting it percolate in each cell. Inhaling trust. Last couple breaths here. Good. Letting go of any sort of control of the breath. Notice how you maybe feel, any sort of shifts or changes. And know that you can do this breath anywhere, just taking a moment, a little time out, setting yourself up in a comfortable space or just closing the eyes. It's available to you at any time. When you're complete, let's go ahead and draw our hands together at our heart center, palms touching. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.